Hi, this video is to show you how to do this assignment. At the time that I'm making this video, we've only just begun to look at new keys, other keys besides C major. But you should be able to do this assignment by just simply using all the things you've learned about C major and just simply transposing them to the other keys. So the other two keys we're going to be dealing with are F major and G major. In class, we've done a little bit of work on G major, and you know that the key signature is 1 sharp, F sharp. From the key signature wheel, the cycle of fifths that we've been starting to work with, you'll know also that F major's key signature is 1 flat, B flat. So in this assignment, what you have to be able to do is write in the correct key signature at the beginning of each measure and then determine the interval with your knowledge about diatonic intervals in a major key. So just to review, we know that all intervals ascending, all diatonic intervals ascending from a major, the root of a major key, are perfect, major or perfect, right? All upward intervals diatonic from the tonic are major or perfect. If they're non-diatonic, then they've been altered, and we have to figure out how the alteration affects the interval. So the first example is here done for you. It shows a C root, in C major, and then an A flat, which we know to be non-diatonic because we had to use an accidental. And just to review how we would have figured that out, we would have thought of it, what would it be without the accidental? And from that, we would have been able to determine that, it's a sixth, and upward from the root diatonic, it would be a major sixth. And then when it's reduced by a half step, it becomes a minor sixth. And that's how we got that answer. Well, now when we go over to this one that's in F major, we have to remember what the key signature is and put that in. And it's already done for you. It's 1 flat, B flat. You're going to be doing this by hand. I'm doing it in finale just to show you on this video. So you would write in that flat, and then you would have determined that this second note is a sixth, and then you would have asked yourself, is it diatonic or not? And the answer is, it is diatonic because there's no accidental in front of it. D is diatonic to the key of F. So that means it's a major sixth. And just to save time, I have a little major sixth here ready to go. And that's the answer. Okay. Now it's time to do G major, and you can see the key signature is not there. So we have to remind ourselves, what is the key signature of G major? Think about it, and hopefully you will recall that the key signature is 1 sharp, F sharp. And now I will remind you how to do key signatures in finale, since I happen to be using finale right now. I've selected this measure. I go up to my main tool palette, which is available here. It looks like this. Oops. Looks like this. I go to the key signature tool, which looks like that. I then double click on that measure. I make sure I'm choosing only that one measure because I only want to change that one measure. And sharp keys are upward, so I click upward until I get to G major, say OK, and there's my G major key signature. Now, so that's what you would do this by handwriting. The only reason I'm showing you in finale is to just to reinforce that skill, because we're going to be using it in finale as well. So now it's telling us what we need to do. We need to do G. It doesn't say up, but we'll say G because it says ascending. We assume we know it's upward. So we say G up to D. So I'm going to put those notes in. If you were handwriting, you would obviously handwrite them in. And then I determine the interval. Well, again, I ask myself, what is it, the number of the interval? And the answer is a fifth. And then I ask myself, are both notes diatonic? And the answer is yes. So we know it's major perfect, and fifths are perfect intervals. So it's a perfect fifth is the answer there. Now, the last one on this line is in the key of C. So we have to change the key signature back to C, which is no sharps or flats, and we don't need that. We don't actually need that natural symbol. I'll get rid of that. But anyway, so it's just there's no sharps or flats there. And then you would construct your interval. So now pause the video for a second, construct the interval, and then check your answer. Okay, we're back, and here's the answer. You write a C, you write a D, you ask yourself, are they both diatonic? The answer is yes, so therefore it's it's a second, and seconds are imperfect intervals, that is major minor intervals, and so it's a major second. And that's the answer that you put in the thing. So that's how you do it. You just have to be able to know the key signatures of G major and F major, and then you can do all the intervals on this page. Some of them are altered, some of them are not. Okay, that's it.